Climate change is the most challenging phenomenon we humans experiences today. Climate change was warned. It was the topic that is being warned to us years ago. During the 90s, early 90s, it was said that climate change is real and it was a topic. It was then warned to us that we must do something about our environment to save the earth. It was said that during the early 1980s, it is when the years where climate change was getting real. And they said that studies, theories was there before centuries ago. It was studied that climate change and earth activities can alter the earth's temperature. Now people are desperate to do something about it, to do and act on how to save the earth, because now people are affected and people can now feel the effects of climate change. Back in the days, I can still remember in the early 2000s, that was my childhood years. During summertime, we go to the beach with my cousins, and we can feel that the sun's heat was fine. It was fine going outside. The sun's heat does not burn our skin too much. And the weather's fine, the air is fine. But right now, I can say that really it's the sun's heat was really burning our skins, even the early mornings. And even the afternoon before, when we play outside with my cousins, the air is fine, the weather's fine. And even if it is hot, it does not burn us. But right now, when we go outside from 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, when we go outside, the sun's heat burns our skin. And even if we are inside of our house, we can feel the warmness and nearly high humidity of the weather here in Davao City. I talked to a friend who is a scientist yesterday. She was a scientist from California, and she said that they recently have forest fires, and she transferred in California back in 2003, and they are experiencing forest fires since 2003 to 2015 back then, but it is controllable. But right now, the forest fire that they experienced was intense, and it was uncontrollable. And this is alarming, right? Because this is new. And I can really tell that climate change is very relevant in every part of the world. We must do something about this. Big companies, big industry companies, even small businesses, we people must do something about this. I can tell that most big industries must do to slow down their processes in their businesses. Even us people, because we are using electricity, energy, power consumption, instant technologies, we are driving cars, and all of this of which we are using fossil fuels, right? But I can tell that most these big industry are the one who contributes to climate change, and they must do something. Even the government must do something. It is very sad because we are the generation who will feel in the next 5 to 10 years the effects of this climate change if we will not act now. So we must act now and save our earth, spread awareness, because climate change is really real. We must save our earth. We are the next generation, and we are responsible.